Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. This is Casey, Revelation Watchman 777. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I just want to preface this video by saying that what I'm about to show you today is by far the most important and significant thing that I've ever discovered. And I know a lot of you aren't very good with numbers and it's just not your thing. I get it. But I've tried to break this down today as simple as possible so that everybody can understand. It's color coded and we're only dealing with a couple of different patterns here. But what I've found is a date, and I tried to show everybody this in a video that I released a couple of days ago, but I just got a little too excited and didn't put enough time into the video, and so now I'm going to break it down so that everybody understands this. But please give this video a shot. If you watch it to the end, I guarantee it will blow your mind. So the numbers that we're going to be dealing with are 86, 68, 723, and 826. That's it. 4 groups of numbers there. Basically 3 groups of numbers. 68, 237, and 826. So if you can remember those, you'll understand this. Basically, what we're going to do, we're going to start from June 8, 32 AD. That's 6/8/32. Now, when you start from that date and get to each of these significant events that I'm about to show you, the numbers that I'm going to show you are the amount of time in between that 6/8/32 and this date. The main thing you're going to see in these numbers is the 6/8/86 pattern. It's almost in every single one of these. So if anything, just pay attention to that and you'll notice the other numbers along the way. Okay, so here are the patterns I've discussed, and I've color-coded them, so hopefully that will make things much easier. I'm not going to read off these numbers. I'm just going to list these names, and what I'm going to do is start off with the presidents. So here we go. If you need to pause it to take a look, go for it. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, Chester Arthur, Grover Cleveland, Benjamin Harrison, William McKinley, Theodore Roosevelt, William Howard Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Harrison, John Tyler, James Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, J. Edgar Hoover, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy. Moving along to the other side. Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, George Bush, Joe Biden. Now you have to bear with me, these aren't all in order, they just start becoming random from here on out. Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Donald Trump, Hitler, Elon Musk, Karl Marx, Vladimir Lenin, Gandhi, Da Vinci, Galileo, the date Israel was founded in 1948, the date Columbus landed in 1492, the date the Pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock, sorry that one's hard to say, the date Rome was founded. Notice you'll see Israel's birthday and Donald Trump's birthday in there. Muhammad's death is exactly 600 years. 1811 New Madrid earthquake. The 1906 San Francisco earthquake. The movie Jesus. The movie Jesus Christ Superstar. The 1929 stock market crash. The Super Bowl blackout. 726. Harpazo and Antichrist. The end date for COVID. The first COVID case. 59 and 59, we'll discuss those later. Jeffrey Epstein's death. The Beirut barracks bombing. There's the 726 again. Ivana Trump. L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of the Church of Scientology. Mark Zuckerberg. The 2023 Turkey earthquake. Charles Taze Russell, the founder of the Jehovah's Witness Church. The date the Mormon Church was founded. Pope Francis's burial just last week. Fidel Castro. Barron Trump and Eric Trump. The date USA was founded. Joseph Stalin. Benito Mussolini. Jeff Bezos. Bill Clinton. Hillary Clinton. Einstein. Napoleon. Ali Khamenei, the Ayatollah of Iran. King Charles. The Korean War. World War II. World War I. Hiroshima bombing. Afghanistan War. Invasion of Israel. American Civil War. Sorry about the interruption, had a package delivered. Where were we? The American Civil War, the Russian Civil War, the Iraq War. Like I said, this is still a work in progress, so these aren't really in any particular order. These are just things I've been discovering throughout the day. The recent LA wildfires. Blizzard earlier this year. Russian ballistic missile attack on Ukraine causing a grid shutdown in January of this year, also the same day as the SpaceX Falcon 9 launch. Pope Francis's 88th birthday. King Abdullah of Jordan and his son, the Crown Prince. The Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. The World Trade Center bombing. Not the towers coming down, but the actual bombing in 1993. The two space shuttle disasters. The 2010 Haiti earthquake. The completion of the White House. The Golden Gate Bridge construction. So what does all this mean? I still don't know yet, but I'm guessing that something of this much significance to where they have to record date after date after date revolving around it probably has to do with Jesus, and it's either one of just a handful of things, either the date that he died on the cross, the date he resurrected, it could be the Pentecost date. Now, Pentecost this year is June 8th. Something to consider. So now, if we were to do the math, the Bible, I believe the Bible says that Jesus will return after 2,000 years. Now, 2,000 years after 6/8/32 is 6/8/2032. Now, if you go back 2,520 days before that, which is the duration of the period of tribulation, you get to around July 16th, 17th, depending on what part of the world you're in. So I see that as a possible date of the tribulation beginning. Now, when the rapture happens, I have no idea. But just to give you an idea of some dates that I'm looking at right now, pretty much every day right now, but I'm particularly eyeballing May 22nd. I see some bad patterns on May 23rd. So just my opinion on things. I'd love to hear your opinion on what you think this could be, or just anything you have to offer. So I hope you enjoy that, and please spread it around. Please share it for me so that more people are aware of this. It's obvious corruption, and that's all I intend to do here, is to expose corruption. So if you could help me out and share this, I'd really appreciate it. Maranatha.